was like Mark and I used to do this thing called homemade jam, and we it was like an outreach event that we would do, and it was kind of mostly towards like some senior highs would come, and the idea was that we would usually do some wacky kind of gross out games, and stuff, and then we would we'd have a band, like a local talent band, and they would thrash around for a while, and we'd all sit and eat stuff, and we'd make food, and everybody got in for $2, and we did it in the community center, so it was cool. It was really awesome, and we did it for years actually, and it was a lot of fun, and putting it all together and thinking up all the wacky games and making them eat sardines inside of Jell-O was pretty funny, right? So, but anyways, we called this thing homemade jam, like I said, right? And so, of course, in our church, one of the things that comes up is from some of the old ladies, kind of misunderstanding what's actually going on. And we had a few questions, but probably the one that kind of stands out in my mind is this one time when we were at Dairy Queen, and I'm standing in line ordering my food, and these ladies, typically they would come to Dairy Queen, and they would make it their kind of Sunday stop or whatever. So today we decided this was going to be lunch for us as a family, and I'm sitting there ordering for my family, and all of a sudden one of the ladies comes up to me and she's like, "So then with this homemade jam, what exactly are you doing with that?" And I'm like, well, it's actually kind of like an outreach event. "Well, we were wondering, we were just talking, do you guys, what kind of jam do you make?" And I'm like, "Well, actually, ma'am, we don't really make jam." She's like, "Because we were just wondering, what kind of jam, what kind of recipe you guys were using, and what kind of fruit you are using for that jam that you are making." And I said, "Well, like I said, we're not really making jam." And she says, "Well, me and the girls, we were talking, and we just said, we have so many extra jars in our basement. If you need any more jars, we could come and you could have some jars. Do you need any more jars?" I said, No, ma'am, you don't understand. We're not actually making jam." I don't know. Yeah, Mark and I have always had a pretty good laugh about that one. We're just, every time we get together, it's always, "So, do we need some more jars?"